Look at a forecast out there today. Starts off really chilly, ends up warm and sunny on this Monday. But how long does it last? We'll talk about that coming up.
Megan, what? A cold morning and then a warm day, right?
Yeah, pretty much. We start off kind of crisp, and that's due in part to the fact that it's so clear this morning. So you get that radiational cooling thing, which allows all that heat that you gathered during the day to escape. And so temperatures really have taken quite a dip out there. Let's check in with our weather watchers. This Mark Lucas. Mark's coming from Homer Glen. He's got about 53 degrees out there right now. Harold Joslin in Crown Point. Harold's got 50 degrees even and a lot of clear air. And so most of our weather watchers this morning, you can see Fred in Hanover Park at 50, Steve in Ottawa at about 53, Bob Dennis in Grant Park 50 degrees, Hank in Evanston at 54. So everybody's getting a little bit of a chilly start out there.
What I think is kind of a chilly morning.
Yeah, it is. It's not the warmest start out there. Yesterday was actually a little cooler, but everywhere this morning, starting off with probably the need for a jacket. We've got a 54-degree temperature if we zip on off to the north here. Hank in Evanston coming in at that 54-degree temperature. And then let's stay north and head out to the west just a hint. We've got Fred Felsky in Hanover Park at 50 degrees. You do have a lot of clear air out there, so that's led to some chilly temperatures this morning. And you can see on the radar picture right now that we do not have any kind of precipitation. So if we take a peek at that, you'll see maybe a little bit of cloud cover out there, but no rain. And that's going to be the case for the remainder of the day today. Nice sunny Monday. 56 degrees at Midway, 55 at O'Hare, 52 degrees for Waukegan. Highs today looking impressive, really, compared to the weekend. We're going to get up into the upper 70s, low 80s today. Derek.
All right, driving conditions good.
It's exactly what no one predicted. So that's what's going to be an exciting presidential race.
It's always fun. Yes, of course.
And well, but you're predicting the weather for us.
Yeah, and you know what? It's a little chilly this morning. We do expect it to warm up pretty quickly this afternoon, and we'll hit the 80s in a lot of spots, upper 70s at least for most of you. So a beautiful, nice, warm, kind of lovely day out there. Lead to very chilly temperatures in the morning oftentimes. Yesterday we had some temperatures down in the 40s. We've got just a handful of those this morning, but also those clear skies continue nice and dry and therefore cool. 56 degrees at Midway, 55 at O'Hare, 51 for Aurora and for Kankakee, but it is in the 40s out in DeKalb at just 49 degrees. High temperatures today. Ooh, what an improvement.
And you know who loves a good volcano? Ms. Megan Glaros.
That would be me, my daughter more than I, but still. You know, man, Japan has been hammered hard by Mother Nature. Think about it. In the last week, they had all that horrible flooding last week, and now a volcano. It's been rough there. Well, this weekend here, it didn't feel very mild. It was still quite tolerable. We had a lot of rain depending on where you were on Saturday, but Sunday was pretty good. We've got 53 degrees for your temperature. If we take a peek and check in with our weather watcher, let's do this one. 55 degrees for Margaret Ertman in Downers Grove. And then if we zip on off here to Crown Point, Indiana, we have got Harold Joslin, who sends us this picture from our CBS 2 Weather Watchers event. I think you can see maybe that guy. Do you recognize him? Steve and Mary Kay. There I am. There's Ed, and that's Harold in the middle. We had a great time meeting everybody and just getting a chance to hang out and show you a little bit more about how we do the weather. Let's take a look at the weather today.
46, 56 degrees here now. So this weekend was interesting. Yes. Saturday for a lot of people was a washout, but I felt like it was so isolated.
It wasn't everywhere because it was essentially like we get the lake effect snow in the winter. This was sort of the same setup because those cool winds were coming down over the lake and they were creating lake effect rain showers. And those were occurring generally from the city over into northwest Indiana. It was raining in northwest Indiana almost the entire day on Saturday.
So you saw it at your house,
Yeah, had a lot of rain in the morning. Back half of the afternoon it got better, but the western burbs, it was sunshine pretty much all the way across the board. So really depended on where you were Saturday.
Now here's Megan.
Yeah, well, we're going to get some very breezy and real warm conditions beginning today as well and lasting through most of this work week. We've got 8 a.m. temperatures, which should be already in the 60s. We're in the 50s right now, many instances, and some of you down in the 40s. But by noontime, we're all up to the upper 70s. We're going to stay there for the remainder of the day today. So a nice, sunny, and warm day. It's dry on the radar picture right now with no rain in sight, and that's going to be the case for several days' time. I don't really see rain back in the forecast again